What's up, guys, and welcome to POOSEBOSS Evening Pussy, specifically. It's me, Victoria Lynn, a.k.a. the Pussy Boss, and welcome back. Oh, I see. My lovely girl is already up there. I hope you... User error. Okay, I hope you guys are doing great this evening. Foreshadowing, yes. That was a little bit of foreshadowing for you, a.k.a. foreskin. I know, right? Foreskin. Am I allowed to say that? Oh, actually, I think it's me. I was listening to myself. So, I know, I do. I talk to myself a lot, and I listen to myself a lot. Welcome back, guys. Oh, so good to be back. I'm so sorry I had to take 2 days off, and it was not, personal time? It was not what I really wanted. I mean, I did get some personal time, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I think everybody should take some personal time to themselves, but what I'm saying is that I got banned again for a longer period of time, and I was really upset about it because I'm like, why am I getting banned? Like, seriously, at what point do we think it's smart for me to get banned? Because all I'm doing is doing mature content, 18 plus. I mark all my videos 18 plus. I mark all my social media 18 plus. Which, by the way, let's be honest, in some states, it's 17 plus. Is that weird that I know that? That there's legally, there's some girls in some states that can be fucked at 17 with no problems. How close can you live to schools? That's a great question. Probably closer than you think. My assumption is that, like, 2 neighbors next door to me was definitely a child pedophilia. And luckily, my parents were divorced, so you're not sure which place I'm talking about. So I can say that openly, easily, no problem. Okay? All right. So what is mature content? Because I'm totally fucking confused. I don't know about you, but I assume that I would fit under the idea of mature content. You know what? I kind of feel like Pussy Boss is like... Okay, for you youngins out there, you won't remember this, but for those others that we won't say the age you are, but do you remember before Blockbuster went, or like around Blockbuster times, I guess it would be the same, but where they would have the hidden back room? I remember there was this one video rental store, and they had like the really cheesy streamers going down, you know, to cover the back where the porno, not the porn, where the porn would be at. And I mean, really, like, porn has developed into basically just degrading women, but porn has really developed from what it used to be. I mean, originally soft porn, as we would call it, would be more of like a story, or, you know, I mean, it wasn't just like dick and vagina. But anyways, I digress. However, I'm still trying to understand what is mature content. And I think the whole world is trying to understand what is mature content. Like, at this point, I kind of feel like the rating system's kind of bullshit. Like, TV 14, like, does anyone even use that anymore? Or is that gone completely? Because who actually cares? Is it there? I don't know. It's like if there was a little bit of violence, then it got TV 14. If there was like a little bit of tit up, then it got TV 14. But rated X got dismissed. And I don't think it's because there was a bunch of fluff porno, like, theaters. Like, where, you know, like, what's his name? Pee Wee Herman? Oh, I love Pee Wee Herman. But he fucked it all up by masturbating publicly in a... That's true. He has come back. You're right. No pun intended. Honestly, I love Pee Wee Herman. The way he rode that bike, man. No, but he just went so fast. It was like, and his hips would wobble. He'd just be like, let's go. Fast hands. Oof. Well, maybe that's why. That's probably why he busted. I mean, that's why he came. Speaking of, you guys, I can't release this amazing information that I have in my brain, but I figured out the original where the word cum has originated, and it will be coming up in one of my new episodes, but it'll be coming up, no pun intended. I really wish I had like a band. Like, you know how like Late Show has like the guy and they just go, and they go, oh, Jimmy, you're so funny. Is Jimmy Late Show? I don't even know. You could play a drum set? Yeah, you could do it. But I need you to be like, oh, Pussy Boss, you're so funny. Oh my goodness. My uncle was laughing so hard at the TV just now. I know it. You know how they like hype him up? Like, I want to be hyped up like, yeah, bitch. Maybe I need to actually, you can do that. I need like a hot chick next to me. He's like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, you're just not hot enough. I'm sorry, Billy. Anyway, so mature content technically is nudity, excessive violence, excessive blood and gore. Okay, while I'm reading this, I'm just literally thinking of Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto would definitely be mature content, but one of the best games, right? Like, I mean, you can literally fuck a stripper in it. Did you know that? I did play. I actually stood outside in line for 5 hours at like 3 a.m. in the morning to get Grand Theft Auto, like, I don't know, 8 or something. I don't fucking know. There's so many of them, I can't count. Yeah, I didn't fuck a stripper. I was just fucking the video game player who was obsessed with video games. So, yeah, I did it for a man. I did play, though, Grand Theft. I did. But, you know, not for me. I'd rather just do an in-person real thing. Yeah, I'd rather fuck a stripper in real life than. Yeah, I was out. Wait, he was. Oh, yeah. He was out. He was playing the game while I was out fucking strippers. That's what you were saying, right? GameStop. GameStop loves me. Oh, you were. I love GameStop though too. Yeah, we've gone off. We've digressed. But the GameStop in Hollywood, off La Brea. What up? Thank you. They literally like. I went in there one day. I don't remember. I was doing some crazy shit for POOSEBOSS, as I'd be doing. I was like, yo, can I have... I went in there. I'm like, yo, can I have some, like, large life posters of, like, some games? What do you have? They gave me everything they had. I don't think I ever used them. They just ended up in the trunk of my car. And they were like, whatever you want, come back. And I remember the guy messaged me on Instagram, and he was like, yeah, if you need any more life-size cutouts, I got you. GameStop off La Brea, the shit. Make sure to go. Well, I guess they're closed down now. They might be shut. So, do you have a job? I'm so sorry. If not, yo, if anyone you know worked at GameStop off La Brea and they looking for a job, please hook him up. That's all I gotta say. He was good. He was good to me. How's my hair look? It looks very. I don't know. I feel like I either want it this way or behind my ears, but neither works right now. I'm looking at myself in 2 cameras. That's how vain I am. A hot tub girl. Oh, perfect. A hot tub girl. Exactly what I want to discuss. So basically, I've been banned, quote unquote, banned. I've been banned a couple times now. One time was because I swear on the blah, 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 whatever you do in court. I'm doing that right now. Oh, the Bible. Oh, okay. Well, I solemnly swear on the Bible that... I'm not swearing on the Bible because that's stupid. Because why would you? Yeah, I don't like that. I would rather swear on a dildo. I solemnly swear on my vibrator that I didn't realize Chatterbait.com doing a link to Chatterbait.com was gonna get me totally X-Part, which I should have known because think about it. Duh. If you don't know what Chatterbait is, it's like YouTube but live but sex. So not all sex. Well, yeah, that's right. It does have rules, which we're going to go over. We're going to go over the rules. Look, you're getting ahead of yourself, Billy. He's getting excited because he actually enjoyed our Chatterbait days. I had to pull him away from the computer multiple times because he was so excited with what he saw. So I put the link on YouTube thinking because we were putting our late night pussy on there because I obviously have a vulgar mouth. And this is considered my censored one, which is so funny. I told my Sarah, my old producer, I was like, yeah, I'm doing a censored version. She goes, yeah, that's not very censored. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? She's like, you don't censor yourself. I'm like, this is censored in a lot of ways. But... So I had put that on there by accident, but then the next time I got banned from YouTube was because I put the word pussy, I think, on my thumbnail, okay, which is the little thing you see, and I think I put something like, I don't even remember. I should have had this up so they could have seen it. It was like the best pussy or real pussy talk or something like that, right? Because I'm like, duh, God, I look like this one eye just looks like it's falling. Okay. Thanks. So, but here's my thing. I don't understand why I can't say my pussy is talking. I have a pussy. I am talking. If I want to refer to myself as a vagina, it should be freedom of speech, right? First Amendment. Yeah, why can't you? If you want to call yourself a pussy and you got a dick, if you say that's your pussy, like, I feel like when gay men are like, my pussy, like, I believe them. They're 100% talking about their pussy, like 100%. Oh, you identify as a pussy. Well, you're kind of a pussy. Anyway, so YouTube violated me. So I decided I just want to go through some of their policies. So YouTube's policy is with sex and nudity, and this is obviously why I got violated. I'm sorry, not violated. That's something someone who rapes you does. I mean, banned. Obviously, I got banned because of this. So content like pornography that's meant to be sexually gratifying is not allowed on YouTube. They only allow nudity when the primary purpose is educational, documentational, scientific, or artistic, which is, of course, you know, their views. However, YouTube also allows what we showed a little earlier. Let's show the little clip it again. This lovely woman, who I'm going to make sure to call her out because she is making money, so I'm down with that. Her YouTube is Heathered Effect ASMR. And I had scrolled across somebody, a girl on TikTok. No, not TikTok, sorry. There's so many fucking apps now. Twitch. I had scrolled across this girl on Twitch, and on Twitch, she started sucking these ears. And I found this is actually a very popular thing. So this is ASMR ear licking. And her title is Ear Eating with Gum and Ear Cupping and Soothing Breath. Heart emoji, tongue emoji, parentheses, mouth sounds to help you relax. Close parentheses. Mouth sounds in my ear. So I'm just going to give you an idea just so you can understand what this sounds like. And you tell me if this sounds at all sexual. Golden Retriever. What is that? Licking an asshole in some sort of way? My question is, though, did that turn you on in any? Did it? Oh, damn. Then I didn't do it right. Sorry, I'm starting to give head now to the. But hey, if Logan Paul can have a girl giving a deep throat to a microphone, I can make noises that obviously sound like I'm deep throating a microphone because clearly this is not obscene. That's not obscene at all. It's not obscene at all because I am just making a reference to something. I would have gone totally for it, but then I thought about my mother. Yeah, my hair. I hate my hair. Can you tell I keep playing with my hair? I know. Oh, look. I got really far down on that microphone. I just saw the replay. Woo! Woo! My DMs are going to blow the fuck up. Oh, shit. Bitch. Oh, I got a little fan on me, too. There's too much going on. Okay, so. Obviously. Oh, I moved my mark. I'm fucked. I feel like the light is too bright right now. Bring the light down for me, please, because I just am feeling, yeah. I feel like I need some more blue light, maybe. Is there a bluer light? Yeah, let's change the lights up. Oh, no, no. Okay, now change the light. There's a little, like, it looks like an infinite. Okay, now the blue light. Ooh, there's that blue light. Okay. No? Okay, so I look Smurfy? So brighten the blue. I don't want to look Smurfy. Okay, look at me. Tell me, which light should we do? Do I look perfect or do I look? I feel like Billy's lying to me. Okay, anyways, sorry guys. We're just having too much fun with this. So yeah, Miss Ear Licking. I'm saying, look, I have no problem with Miss Ear Licking making money. I'm totally down for it. To be honest, I'm down with ASMR. One of my most popular videos is actually called The Sounds of Sex. You can listen to it on YouTube or Spotify. Well, actually, you did, yeah. Except for in The Sounds of Sex, one of my favorite, okay, I just got to give it, one of my favorite moments. So I was wasted when I made this video, to be all honest. Yeah, I was like, so we had just done a podcast, and I was like, okay, like, I feel like I want to make something else. So she was like, what? I was like, ASMR is really popular. What if we make an ASMR video? And she's like, okay, go ahead. So I was like, what about The Sounds of Sex? And so I really love the dick smacking against the face. Oh, sorry, that was that was when it smacks too hard. But yeah, I really loved that motion that I did that one point in my beginning early career of POOSEBOSS, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was better. Like I got a deeper, like I don't know if I've lost weight, but I used to have like a deeper like, or maybe I've gained weight, so it's not so. I know if you smack the inner of your thigh, it sounds like exactly like a guy masturbating. Like this here. I feel like I'm... Okay, sorry. This might get me banned. Okay, so... Yeah, back... But literally, how can you... I'm just saying, if she can suck on an ear, I can do that. A fake ear at that, it's not even real. Like, how weird is that? You're literally sitting in your bedroom, sucking on a plastic ear, looking at a computer. Like, please don't take this sexual. Remember, I'm a lady. It's educational. Okay. So Twitch, then we have Twitch. So Twitch, their nudity and sexuality policy is... no explicit content or activities such as pornography, sexual acts, or intercourse and sexual services are prohibited. Now, I will say we have not been banned by Twitch, which is true. And actually, Twitch is trying to figure out where they fit in that whole society, because right now we have, there she is, my girl, Amarith. I've given her a lot of promo. I like this girl. I'm not even going to lie. I can see why guys, look at her. She's cute. She just sits on there and rides the thing. I mean, she's cute. And she doesn't say much, which is even better, which I know men love, right? Cute, big tits, and doesn't talk. The banana, I feel bad for the banana, because I'm wondering what her coochie smells like sitting in chlorine all day. Or water. Like, yeah, think about that. She's always moist. Some people hate that word moist. They're like, ugh. The wrinkling. Oh, does your coochie get the wrinkling? I think it depends on how fat your lips are. If they're like full blown, like retaining water, you might. I'm sure people have gotten Botox in their vagina. I mean, let me tell you, if you were like, look, your clit's sitting a little low right now, but if you put a little Botox in it, that motherfucker's going to sit high and your orgasms are going to be woo-hoo, off the roof. I'd be like, can I have 5? Because I feel like my clit's sitting really low right now. I'm just kidding. But really, I'm so jealous of, well, it's a weird thing with girls, right? Like, the bigger the clit, then the better the orgasm, but also the more you look like you have a penis. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's interesting. Not really. Not when you end up. Anyways, back to my topic. Instead of female penis clits, which are very much a thing. Some girls love them. I mean, lesbians like them. I think it's like a mini penis to suck on. I'm sorry I did that. I shouldn't have done that. That's... Wow. Okay, so... I'm wondering why Twitch, though, still hasn't banned this motherfucker. Because personally... Wait, did we switch to him? Oh, no, we need to ban him. Yeah, this is the... Here we go. Here he is. So this guy got me going. I'm not even gonna lie. His name is Toad PhD, which I don't even know what that means. I have, dude. It almost looks like his legs are open. Okay, for my listeners on the podcast, we just went from a girl hump. Sorry, Amaranth. I like you. I know your story kind of because I've watched you, but let's just be honest. We are looking at a girl humping a banana in a hot tub. And then we have a guy who's probably 350 plus pounds in a pink polka dotted bikini with his face painted green. And last time I saw him, it said scum on it. Having a help advice line for people on Twitch. And in the side, if you don't see here where the guy is like deep throating the microphone, whenever somebody, I guess, subscribes, they have this thing where it's like him deep throating the microphone and a monkey in the back going, whoa, whoa, whoa. You just hear the monkey while the guy's deep throwing it. Like the roar, roar, roar. Oh, shut the fuck up. So you can call him. It's 904-834-1203. And the best part is when so he's like, welcome to the online advice hotline or whatever. And people are like, dude, I want to like take your left tit out. It's like these kids are totally fucking with him. It's probably the most genius and hilarious thing anyways. But yeah, he hasn't gotten banned. So I'm happy Twitch hasn't banned him because he's definitely obviously selling sexual content. And then I want to go on to my next one, Chatterbait. So I was banned from Chatterbait, which is funny because once I go through these rules, I still am not really sure why I was banned from Chatterbait. Well, I guess Chatterbait thought that I was filming in a non-public area when the video was live and it was on my shower. I mean, it was. I mean, I'm not, everybody's going to be like, oh, were you doing like a masturbate? No, my shower has a full screen. Like, my plan was to basically take these motherfuckers' money by pretending I was about to go naked. Duh. Come on, get out your mind, out the gutter. Anyway, so Chatterbait got me banned. So I was reading some of the rules or whatnot, and I thought these were funny. So I felt I had to share with you. So yeah, it's education, exactly, educational purpose. So if you ever want to go live on Chatterbait, make sure you don't do these things. For example, obscene materials include, without limitation, any actual simulated things such as rape, thank God, incestual. That's interesting because I'm pretty sure I just watched a stepdad fuck his daughter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw, well, you saw two twins on it? So we've seen two twins. Okay, so somebody's already, child pornography, obviously. Bestiality, have you seen an animal yet? I mean, I've seen people that look like animals, but yeah, no animals. And other actions which may be deemed obscene or illegal in your community. I like how they say in your community. So like in Berlin, do you get like a different set of rules than in America? That's true. We saw some really obscene. You saw a head up an ass? Nuh-uh. Okay, I did not see someone's head go up someone's rectum. As far as it could go. I don't even know. What if somebody was, I don't even know. How could you go to sleep at night knowing you just had someone's anus around your skull cap? Oh, God. Okay. So anyways, back to Chatterbait. So also depictions of actual or simulated illegal and unsafe actions such as violence, blood, torture, pain, erotic asphyxiation, fisting, which I did see, by the way, on there. God, that to me is a totally... How? Rape themes or any actions associated with physical or emotional harm. Okay, emotional harm, that should just not even be in there. There's emotional harm through the girls who get the chats. Remember that guy who made me feel like a piece of shit because he was like, all the girls get naked? You have to watch my vlog to see that. But anyways, illegal drugs or drugs that may be perceived as legal, such as medical marijuana, are strictly prohibited. They basically go on to say you can't be intoxicated on it, but I'm like, how are you going to know if someone's intoxicated? I mean, that's true. Yeah, you never know when someone's intoxicated, like right now. And then I like this one. Overly large sex toys or animal-shaped sex toys may not be used on camera, which, I mean, I guess it would be weird to have an animal sex, like, what kind of sex toy would an animal-shaped sex toy? Like, they mean if it's like a unicorn, like the horn was like the vibrator. People would love that. People would buy, I'm going to make that, a unicorn vibrator where the horn is. Yeah, chicks like unicorns and shit. One of my good friends loves the unicorn. She literally uses the unicorn emoji like it was fucking like I use the 100 emoji a lot. Like 100, yay. She uses the unicorn emoji. Or I use the squirt one. You ever use the squirt one? I think it's really sweat, but we've now changed it to squirt. At least that's how I've changed it. You know which one I'm talking about? The 3 little driplets? I think it's supposed to be sweating, but I see it as squirting. Yeah, I see it a lot on Twitch, too. A lot of girls think it's squirting, or at least people do, because they use it in a sexual way, like 18 plus, squirt, squirt. And they do this new thing called P-Hub instead of Pornhub to get guys in. Girls are smart. Anyways, we're back to Chatterbait. So, overly large sex toys, not allowed. However, if you would like to use a sex machine or unusual equipment in your performance, please make sure to send a detailed proposal to Chatterbait, because they may require you to sign a waiver and release of liability, which I love. So it's like, hey, if I use this sex toy on live and for some reason my vagina gets myrtleized, it's my own fault. It's brilliant. They are covering all the bases. I wonder though, like, what if, I don't know. I don't even want to say that. I was about to go into the uncensored version. Good save. So members may not broadcast, upload, or any content referencing or depicting menstruation, vomit, feces, and urine. I love that female menstruation, which, by the way, I said it wrong. Menstruation. I have a period. I know what the fuck it is. I know what the fuck. Yeah, it actually fucking is. But really, okay, so your period, because I said menstruation. Menstruation. I fucked up my own word. My people are going to be so bad at me. My women, they're going to be, my women! Half the population is going to be like, you don't even know how to say this word! No more wire hangers! That's Joan Crawford, by the way. I know you don't know, but that's who that is. Oh, look. Okay, so anyways. So, however, they may also not broadcast anything referencing a bukkake, which I love this photo for a bukkake. I just saw it and I thought, look at these two lovely lovebirds. I'm thinking of, like, you know, they're at Temptation. They're like, oh, there's an after party. They're hanging out with everybody, and all of a sudden they just... It's like BBC in the face. Yeah, that's a big thing at Temptation. Yeah, they're loving it. And they're like, give me more. Give me more. Give me more. You know how I found this? So I actually typed in bukkake, and then there was this one where this girl was literally just dripping in chlamydia. I don't want to say it because I feel like really dirty saying that. But, like, you know, chlamydia. Okay, dripping in chlamydia. This one girl dripping in chlamydia. And I loved the photo, but I was like, this will surely get banned. Like, come on. Like, you can't keep getting banned. This is ridiculous because you're never going to have a show. Though I will say, after reading, George Carlin, Howard Stern, and amongst other comedians have all pushed and have all got banned. And then, you know, obviously they were the best comedians ever. So I feel like I am on the road to greatness behind Oprah Winfrey. I almost said Ruffrey. Ruffrey. Oprah Ruffrey. Like a dog. Not that I think that about you, Oprah. I think you're amazing. I love you, Oprah. And Tyra, I love you too. You win a prize. You win a prize. No one knows that unless they watch TikTok. So, yeah, bukkakes aren't allowed, and neither are gootsies. So gootsies, I didn't know what this was, to be honest. I had heard about it from one of my good friends who's an ER doctor basically told me, like, when I was doing my anal play episode, which you got to go listen to if you haven't listened to it. I was doing my anal play episode. I was researching, like, what people like to shove up their ass and shit. And my friend who's a doctor, he was like, yeah, so I don't know if you know this, but one of the main things people come in with shoved up their ass are grapefruits. Mm-hmm. Grapefruits. Ooh, I got that in my mouth. Ooh, I don't think you're supposed to eat that. Lots of things you're not supposed to, but it's probably, yeah. Grapefruits. Putting a grapefruit up your ass. I mean, so basically this is like expanding your anal cavity. Is that what we would call it, an anal cavity? To the size of a grapefruit. I really stretch it out. I mean, I'm just not sure if it ever goes back. Dude, that's almost as big as that ring light. Like, I just don't understand it. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of, like, anything up the butthole, so I don't really get it. I didn't say I didn't try it, Billy. I'm saying I'm not a huge fan of it. Get it right. That's right. They always, guys are always like, you just didn't try with the right one. Let me try. Let me tear it up. Yeah. Yeah. My eggplant is way better. Anyways, so I understand the need to protect our children. Like, I get why all this is, like, we're trying to protect the youth, you know. We don't want them to be obviously fucked up like the rest of us are. Which is kind of funny because they did try to protect us before this lovely woman. But ultimately, these rules exist because no one wants their child to grow up like her. And you know what's, you know, honestly, I was putting together a little bio for Miss Anna Nicole Smith, and I was just thinking, like, let's think about this, okay? She dropped out of high school at the age of 14 and got married. Within 4 years after she got married, she became Playmate of the Year because, well, she had no money, so she became a stripper. She survived, right? Women, when they have to survive, one of the main things to do is sell sex. It's truth. I live here in Cancun, Mexico, and I'll tell you, it's a completely different world. Hooking is not something that honestly is even looked down on. Because guess what? How are you going to make the most money? Fucking. And it just so happens now we have an influx of sugar babies going on. So Anna Nicole Smith, we used to make fun of her. People used to literally laugh at Anna Nicole Smith. But if you look at it, she literally was a Playmate, married a billionaire. I don't know if she ever actually got to touch that money. However, that scandal enough made her become such an icon where she had her own reality show, whether it was a joke or not. I mean, we all know she was on drugs. She ended up passing away. It's a very sad story. But the ultimate thing is, if people weren't so cruel to her at that point, I don't know if she would have passed away. I remember people making a joke of her. And then you come to the modern day one, which, by the way, Trisha Paytas, if you don't know. This is Trisha Paytas. I love Trisha Paytas. I actually watch Trisha Paytas a lot more than I would like to tell people. But I find her very interesting because she also paved her own way past. She just did whatever the fuck she wanted. And she now has a very successful YouTube channel. She has a successful OnlyFans. She's making a lot of money. But she also gets a lot of slack, like a lot of slack. But really, ultimately, what we would tell our daughters is we don't want them to become these women, right? But are we really telling our daughters that? I just think this is something we need to think about when it comes to the idea that we are constantly having this illusion of sex put in front of us. Trisha Paytas being one of them. Whether you like, I don't even want to call her fat, chicks who aren't skinny over chicks who are skinny. She's still a sex icon in her own way. I mean, look at her. I mean, her tits are nice. Lips are nice. She looks good. She was an escort. She was a high-end escort for a long time. Actually said that she was a high-end escort for a lot of, like, she fucked a whole NBA team, I believe she said. Could be another, like, NFL, but I'm pretty sure it's an NBA team. And she also said she got so many STDs that she's actually infertile. So in a way now we're highlighting someone, but are we really discussing it? Like her show Frenemies, right? She always says on it, whenever they start getting like a little bit too raunchy, she always says, oh, stop it, we'll get demonetized. So the thing is though, but she is selling sex in a totally different way. So it brings us back to the whole idea that I think it's America majority, because I feel like in other countries, like sex is not, I don't want to say held on a pedestal, but you know what I mean? Like, I guess held on, like in America, I feel like I can remember being young and like just having such this like thought of being a virgin and waiting till marriage and all this stuff was so important. It was like, and I'm not saying that's not important, but I think that when it really comes to talking about and seeing it, I think one of the reasons why my virginity and all those things were so important to me, because for me, when I was younger, I honestly wasn't very shunned from sex because my parents just didn't even know I was looking into it. You know, I remember watching like the scrambled porn, and my parents had no idea. I was young as fuck then. So like I had always, but if somebody had talked to me, I don't even think my parents ever had the sex talk with me. I don't think so. I think I just came to my mom one day and was like, hey, I had a threesome. Yeah. I just went like, hey, Mom, like this happened. I don't know if I want to say how old I was, but I was in high school. Just to say that. I know the guy too who I had the threesome with. He still watches. He be messaging me. He's like, are you ever gonna talk about like us on there? It was my first threesome, yeah, and it was not planned. I can remember I was watching Italian Job, and she just whipped his penis out. It was a nice penis. It's the one nice thing I'm going to say about this experience, but I just felt like it was, I don't know, it felt right. It didn't end up right. She started crying and all this shit. It was bad. Bad. Yeah. But basically, these sites, right, it's not that there's a law against this, right? Pornhub, Chatterbait, they're all allowed to use age restriction 18 plus. And even if you're on Instagram right now, you might see that Instagram is putting this into place as well. If you want to follow someone on Instagram, if they feel it's adult material, they will ask you. So the restriction doesn't seem to come from the actual lawmakers, but actually from the people who are creating the programs or the communities like YouTube, and they are playing off of the community, aka us, society, what we feel is right and wrong. And the truth is that we would feel better talking about sex in a humorous way than actually discussing it. We allow sites like Pornhub to give a falsification of what sex is like in real life, right? So even this right here, so one of my favorite movies of all time, we'll start, is American Pie. Okay, American Pie, if you've never seen American Pie, then you need to go see it. No matter what age you are, go see American Pie. But with American Pie, this first image, I love this. So here we have Jim watching some scrambled porn like I used to. Got the sock, and his dad and his mom walk in, and he's jerking off, and he jerks off into the sock, obviously, right? Because you jerk off into the sock so that you know where the cum's going. Clean it up. It's an easy mess, right? When this movie came out, this scene, I mean, how many people were talking about it? They were going crazy. But literally, was there much talk about male masturbation? Not really. I mean, we talked about it last episode where they, the government, parts of the government, Jocelyn, I forgot her last name. Jocelyn what? Elder. Damn it. Jocelyn Elder. Jocelyn Elder actually tried to get masturbation to be part of the sex ed curriculum. And they still didn't allow that in the early 90s because Clinton was in office, 95? 92. Okay, so in 92. So if you can't even talk about masturbation, here we have a film that's able to I think this film probably came out in like 99. I think the original came out in 99. So American Pie comes out around 99. And here we have a film that's depicting masturbation. Well, the next part of this film, American Pie, thus the title, is when Jim, you walk in and Jim is actually, well, how can I say it any lightly? There is no word, fucking the apple pie. This scene was amazing, okay? Now, unless you have the extended director's cut, you will no longer see this one because this is how it originally came out in theaters, with Jim on the fucking table, and he was fucking the pie with his ass out. He was just going to town. And then they eventually edited it to this version, which, okay, is not as obscene, so I can understand that. However, I feel like it still doesn't give the true, like, illusion of what a guy would be doing if he was truly masturbating. Like, no way is a guy in the side, like, masturbating in a corner like that. Like, you would be going full ham. Like, when I masturbate, it's a fucking show. Like, right? No? No, I'm saying no, but, like, it's not for you a show. Like, you don't feel like you're just like, ah. No? Yeah? No? No? I mean, yeah, you're just like full Monty. Well, for me, legs open, like, rah! You're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think so. Like, Jim's standing in the corner with a pie humping it does not make sense versus Jim on the table, like, just getting down and dirty with it, like, you warm apple pie, my bitch. I'm pretty sure that's how he was in the movie. Okay, so. But then we go to, I love this clip. So then we finalize this scene with Jim and his dad, right? Which this whole movie is all about Jim and his dad and how they get together. But what I love most about this scene right here is if you look at the apple pie, it's like truly damaged. Like that apple pie has so many holes in it. It's like he would have had sex with like 15 bitches at that point. He stabbed it so many times. I just want to know if there's actually a guy out there who's actually fucked an apple pie. I want to know what it feels like. I need someone to describe it to me. I mean, they did describe it in the movie, which it's like a warm, juicy center. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying to, like, envision it. Why? What, if you bust an apple pie, you impregnate somebody? Oh, you gotta let it cool. Oh, you don't want to burn your nunads. I don't know why I called it nunads. That's weird. Your doodads. Your doodads. But I wonder, like, did he dip his balls in it? You think he just dipped in his balls in it? Actually, I bet you somebody's dipped their balls in apple pie and then, what is that when you put balls in a girl's face? Oh, tea bag. The apple pie tea bag. Wait, tea bags don't feel good? Nah. No, but I'm saying if you dipped it in apple pie and then put it in her mouth, teabagged her. Yeah. Like warm sensation from the apple pie and then to her mouth. Apple tea bag, yeah. I coined it here first. Apple tea bag by the POOSEBOSS. Someone's going to be like, you want an apple tea bag? No, bitch, I don't like apple pie. I don't. Sorry. I like cinnamon. You can put cinnamon on it, I guess. I feel like that would shrivel the balls up, though. Yeah, that would be weird. Well, think about it. If you were about to teabag a girl and your balls like looked like little shriveled, like, you know when you sit in the water for a long time? Like, I would be like, ew, like, how old are your balls? Are they older than you? I don't know. Anyways, so my question to you is, why is it okay for a movie like American Pie, which obviously has multiple sexual references, or if you wanted to compare something to like today, we can talk about Euphoria, which deals with actually trans abuse along with, well, sex in high school and underage sex if you're really looking at it. Ooh, that show is so crazy. I love it. But why are these praised in society, right? American Pie, huge film. It had like 4 different. Euphoria, praised all over, right? But when we actually want to discuss the same topics, uncensored and real, bringing real conversation, honest conversation to the forefront, we're shunned and banned. It's not the law. It's our culture. Our culture is so uncomfortable with being real when it comes to talking about sex that we'd rather just not talk about it. And I will say that's the one thing I think my parents is so great with me is we never, ever, like, I mean, I could tell my parents anything. Even to this day, I can tell my parents anything. Yeah. They've never made me feel bad about, well, actually, my dad did tell me one time I told my dad that I snuck a movie. I snuck the movie Scream and Romeo and Juliet, and I got grounded for that one. I had to write him a letter as to why I snuck those two films, and my first one was like Scream was scary, so I wanted to see it, and Romeo and Juliet, well, Leonardo DiCaprio's hot. I mean, I think they're valuable reasons. Yeah. But in 2 years from now, I have a threesome dad. Lovely or actually Tight Cutie 22 was what it was. But anyways, the thing about this is that's why the kink community, which Billy brought up to me earlier, is so important because really it is. It's a place that people allow each other to be open-minded. And if you actually do some research and look into the kink community itself is actually helping a lot in mental illness or not just mental illness, sexual abuse, so many things. You're not the only person that has been abused if you've been abused, but there's so many people in life who have been abused, who have grown up on a certain path that wasn't the same as yours, that was hard, that has led them to feel a certain way sexually. And we don't talk about it. So the kink community allows you to talk about it. And whether you agree with being a little, the foot fetish, or whatever it is when it comes to that community, because it's very large, if you really dive into it, that culture itself is allowing people to be who they truly are. And maybe that's something that, I don't know, we should think about is instead of us telling the kink community they are weird, they are wrong, if we embrace the idea of embracing each other's kinks, maybe this idea of not talking about sex and feeling like we have to shun and hide what we ultimately are, sexy parts feel. Like, my vagina does go blah, 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 ding, ding, ding. What's that Eminem song? He goes, ba-dong, dong, dong, I don't remember. Eminem does this song and he goes, ba-ding, ding, ding. I know he's been canceled by all the young culture, but Eminem was right. My vagina goes, ding, ding, ding. Like, when I see someone, ding, 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 I feel a little blah, 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 blah. If I'm not into it, I don't feel it. Like, this other night, this guy tried to come over and he tried to, like, put game on me, and I literally just put his ass to bed because I didn't feel the ding, ding, ding. It was just like, me. It's like, this is real bad. Be better off masturbating. So, there may be no right answer. All I'm asking is for you to think about it. Why are we shunning this? Why are we allowing things like YouTube, who really aren't against it but are doing it because they're afraid to lose a customer database? Why are we so worried to discuss something that honestly kids can fucking see? Like, okay, I say the F word a lot. I'm sorry, Mom. But really, like, out of everything that we know in this world, is really me saying fuck the last reason why you shouldn't talk to your kids about wearing protection, or the fact that as a female, you can have an orgasm 10 fucking times in one sexual experience, but you probably will not know till you're almost 30 because nobody is ever going to tell you how to get off properly. You're just going to be worried about fucking because that's what a man wants. So dick in me must be good. But you keep wondering why after you have sex and he goes, oh, that's so good, after like 2 seconds, you're like, why am I not happy? I must not be a sexual creature. No, it's because nobody's telling you. And why the guys who fucking have a little penis, who are all sad and depressed and don't want to fuck anybody, aren't being told, no, there's hope for you too. I think. I'm pretty sure. Well, there's extenders. There are extenders, and also supposedly, well, if you eat good pussy, I think you could win. I mean, as long as you'd allow your wife to fuck every once in a while, some like BBC. I don't know. It's rough for everyone out here. All I'm saying, kids, is all I'm saying is we need to talk about this shit, and we shouldn't feel so nasty about it, even though it's kind of nasty, but it's okay because we nasty. But that's all I have for you this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed this evening's podcast. Well, I guess show. I don't even know what to call this anymore. Evening with the Pussy Boss. And remember, guys, to keep patting that puss. That's my vagina.